Thank you, America. God bless you all. God bless you. I mean, God bless America. God bless Texas, right? You know, earlier this week, I drove down from Colorado. I was heading south down I-25, get down to Raton, New Mexico, take a left, start heading east, and you know, you go through some of that area right there, some of the most beautiful ranch land I've seen across this state. You get into Texas, getting down towards Dumas, heading down to Amarillo, you see the cotton fields. You get on through there, start heading, and you got heading east into Dallas, and you see the construction, you see the growth that this country has, that this state has. You know, and it makes me think, as I go through every town, whether it's big or small, the people that are standing there, that are meeting each other and they're talking, that are engaging with one another. You know, they're exercising their First Amendment right. And God bless that we have that, right? That we're able to sit there and talk, that we can disagree, that we can celebrate the life that we're given in this wonderful country. You know, and when we're doing that, we don't have to worry about the Third Amendment, because we know we have that to protect us from having a soldier stationed in our house. We don't have to worry about the Fourth Amendment, or at least we shouldn't have to, because, you know, we feel secure in our papers and our person, because it gives us that right. And you go down through all the Bill of Rights, but we have one that we're celebrating today, and what a great country and a great state to celebrate it in. And it's the one that protects all those others. And that's the Second Amendment, right? That is the one that protects us, that gives us the ability to protect ourselves, our families, our loved ones, and most importantly, our country from enemies, foreign and domestic. That is why we're here, and that's why James Madison, who's listed as, or often considered the founder or the writer of the Constitution, of the First Amendments, that's why they did that, because, you know, the British, back in 1776 and before, because they didn't like what you were saying, they put a soldier in everybody's house. They made you have to have a soldier, care for him, provide for his food, wash his clothes. They could look through your papers. They controlled what you said. And as we've heard all day today, there were some awesome, wonderful, forethought Americans that said no. They said, no, we will not stand for that. We will not allow that. And they rose up to fight for the rights of all of the people. And that's what we're here today to celebrate. This week is a true celebration of our constitutional rights, but of that right to bear arms, that it shall not be infringed upon. You know, I've got a good friend here. He's from Texas. His name's John Wayne Walden. Are you still here? John Wayne. Now think about this. This guy was born on the 4th of July. His name's John Wayne. He didn't have nothing to live up to, right? So he answered the call, and he did like a lot of us from 1776 forward, and he stood forward, put his feet on those yellow footprints. He raised his hand, and he swore that he would uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. And in doing that, he didn't want to just be in the regular military. He wanted to be in special forces. So he went through the training. He did that. He completed that. And he served in Afghanistan. And he lost a leg in Afghanistan. But when I sit down and talk with him, a lot of what he tells me isn't about, as Chris said, you know, the word hero, or when you guys thank us for our service. And I'm glad that you love that we served you. But what we ask of everyone, what John Wayne had, and he kind of taught me this, or at least to say it this way, is he tells people, because he's got 16 names embroidered on his dash. Those are 16 friends, 16 patriots, 16 warriors, 16 of his teammates that were killed in the War on Terror. You know, we look back from 1776, how many have served? How many have made that ultimate sacrifice? And what he asks and what I ask is that the rest of America make that sacrifice worth it. We have to wake up each and every day and make that commitment to ourselves and to this country that we are going to live our life to make the sacrifice that Ty and Glenn did beside me, that those 16 friends of John Wayne's did. Make it worth that sacrifice, because each and every one of these guys, gals, sacrificed their life so we can have the right to bear arms. We can have the right to freedom of speech. And as we're coming into an election year, I think we have to think about that even one more further. We are on the edge of the cliff. If we do not maintain the House and the Senate, we've already been told what they're going to do. They're going to try to impeach the greatest president that we've ever had. They want to throw him out despite what he's done. I mean, think about that. They want to impeach him and throw him out. He has just been instrumental in stopping a war, bringing an end to a war that was 68 years long. The Korean War, the peninsula. That's in essence, it's ended now. They've committed to that. People have gotten the Nobel Peace Prize for a whole lot less. What I see in him is what I see in a lot of the guys I served with, and I know I see in a lot of you that are sitting here is he's a man of action. He's a person of action. He's a person of his word. He is going to do what he told us he's going to do, and he's been doing it for the last 2 years. Now it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to stand up and make it worth it. We have to make sure that everybody that we know does the exact same thing. They live their life to be worth it, to be worth that sacrifice that everyone that's gone before has made. When they go to the voting booth, they make sure that their friends know that why they're going and what they're voting for. And it's for the future of this country. It's for our grandkids. It's for our children. It's for all of those future guys and gals that are going to make it worth it, that are going to make that sacrifice. And to me, that is the greatest thing in the world that anyone can do, is to live their life to make that sacrifice of those that have gone before worth it. We have to save this presidency. We have to save this country. And that is what this is about. We are celebrating and honoring those that have served, those that are going to serve, and we want to make it so we can have this country as we have never had it before, and that is our country. It's a country of the people, governed by the people, for the people. God bless you all. Thank you so much for everything you do for us, for the NRA, for those that serve. And let's go out there and live our lives like it's worth it. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you so much.